Hey, what's up? It's Mr. Bill here today, and today I wanted to tell you about this pack that Cymatics have released, and it's a free pack, so you can just go to their website and download it, and I'll put the link in the description. And it's called Jawz presets, and I think basically what they were going for with this one is a bunch of like bass house sort of sounds. So they were going for, this kind of, to me, it honestly sounds like dubstep patches, but to be fair, they're really good patches actually, and I think the main thing that I've taken from it is not to just like take the patch and just use it in a track as it is and just be like, done, I'm fucking awesome. But instead, if you take these patches and I don't actually use them, or I don't feel like using them, but I think what was awesome about them is looking through them and kind of reverse engineering what they're doing with these patches, because a lot of these sounds I didn't know how to make, and I honestly still don't know how to make a lot of them. But I think it's really cool if you go through these patches and kind of look at them all and figure out exactly how they're making these sounds. So let's pull out one of these presets and just look at it. Graham bass, I don't know who that is or why, but yeah, let's listen to this. Okay, it's kind of a cool sound, but I feel like I could make that. Let's go to one that I don't know how to make. What's Jawz? I feel like I could make that too. There's some actually real crazy ones in here though. I could definitely make that. Hold on, let me find a crazy one. Anomaly? Nope. So that's cool. One of the things that I find really cool about that is you have that first movement, that wow, and then the wow at the end has these really crazy harmonics on it. So I'd be interested in knowing why that is happening. So it looks like there's tons of automation on tons of things. So a lot of it has to do with this LFO. And I'm guessing that this LFO is being maybe LFO'd by another one, so it's speeding up and changing. So if we turn the resonance up, you can see it gets that more like whippy sort of sound. And I think they're probably designed to be used at like 140 or 150 BPM. Cool. So yeah, anyway, the point is that like you can look through all these presets and they're really cool sounds, I think. And it's definitely worth looking through just to, if you want to learn how to make a bunch of cool bass sounds. I think reverse engineering is one of the best ways to do things, in my opinion. And to continue on with that same idea, what they're doing with this pack is they're also releasing these project files, right? So check this out. They have these Jawz Ableton project files. So, maybe if you know how to make all these sounds, but you don't know how to implement the sounds, then you can take a look at these project files. So let's just check out, I don't know, Party, I guess, and open this project file. And basically what this is I guess the sound designers at Cymatics have like implemented all of these patches into like 3 pieces of music that they've written. One's called Party, one's called Own the House, and the other one's called Bang. So these are all bass house tracks, I guess sort of similar to like F Word or something like that. And and you can go through and kind of just see how they've made all of these tracks. And one of the things I really like about opening project files like this is, again, the reverse engineering aspect. But the especially cool thing about these particular project files is that everything is in MIDI. And I believe these are all free as well. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, they're really cool. Like if you have a listen to this track, I mean, it's not really my style, but it's definitely produced nicely, apart from the fact that I noticed they left the master clipping. So I'll just turn that down.
Fuck shit up.
So it's kind of cool. And then they have this other one. Wait, what one? We just opened Party. So let's open Bang, maybe? Have a look at that one. So you can kind of not only see how all the patches are made and how they're arranged and stuff, but I mean, you can also check out the drums here, I guess. And if you don't really know much about like writing drum beats or drum production, you could probably go in and see how these guys are processing each of their sounds separately. I found one of the things that helped me a lot early on in the day was going through Tom Cosm's project files actually, and kind of seeing how each sound should sound separately before they're all combined together. So again, this is clipping on the master for some reason, so let's just turn the master down to be cheap. I actually really like this bit here. I feel like, you know, you can do some cool stuff with that, maybe make this a little bit more staccato. Like, and then, you know, maybe make some more interesting rhythms. So even just doing this sort of shit could be fun, you know, not even learning from it, just messing around with it. So yeah, I guess you can kind of go in and see how they're processing all their drums. I mean, these aren't necessarily the choices that I would make when I'm processing drums, but it's you know, definitely a cool way to learn. What if we pitch all these up? To me, there's a few hi-hats that are getting a bit bright. So I'd probably take some highs out of that. See, this is fun. Oh man, that'd be sick if we automate that stuff. So yeah, anyway, you get the point. You can spend as many hours as you want fucking around with this, either just doing what I do there and just mess around with it so it sounds cool, or reverse engineering the patches and learning how to make stuff, or just having fun and looking at it, or, you know, you could even learn how to mix from this, or like see how they're processing all their drums and stuff like that. See how the arrangement works with sounds, like see kind of how you should layer sounds and all that kind of crap. The point is that you shouldn't take this stuff and just like use it without changing it or learning from it at all. I'm a proponent when I'm telling you about this pack. I'm being a huge proponent of you should learn from this rather than treat it as like, you know, just take it and use it and become top 10 on Beatport, because that's just shit. It's silly in my opinion. So anyway, yeah, links in the description, and hopefully you enjoy the pack. And yeah, if you have any questions or you want to see more tutorials, go to mrbillstunes.com. Cheers.